There's a question every business owner is going to have to answer over the next couple of years, whether they really want to or not. Which of the tools you pay for every month could you just own, or could your team just build like right now? Because the honest answer, for more of them than you think, it's a lot. I want to talk you through a real example from how we run Rocket Tools, not a hypothetical, a tool we actually paid for, actually left, and then actually replaced in about 4 days. And I want to show you the exact decision framework we used to get there because I think it's a good warning for some businesses and a real opportunity for others. We run a lot of software, and every single time one of those tools comes up for renewal, and I mean every time, if the price is going up or it's just starting to feel like we're paying more than the thing is worth, we run it through a simple two-part matrix. The first question is, can we build it? And the second question is, should we build it? And this year in 2026, that's become the harder question. Can we is a capability question. Should we is a business question. Is it going to save us money? Is it actually cost effective once you count the time it takes to build it, maintain it, or subscribe to some additional service to actually run it? And there's one more requirement now that sits underneath all of it. Every tool in our arsenal, and I mean every tool, has to be able to plug into an AI system, something like Claude or ChatGPT, so we can actually manage it from one common surface. If a tool can't do that anymore, it's already on the wrong side of where this is all going. So here's the one I want to show you, Vimeo. We've been paying for Vimeo for a long time, and I mean years, and it was good at the thing it did. It hosted our video, ours and our clients. But I started looking at what we were spending, and I realized the platform basically hadn't changed. The same product, not a lot of new features. It was just simply holding our videos. And then we went to them with the one thing we actually needed. We wanted to be able to hook it into our AI systems, give us API access, let us manage our own library programmatically using Claude and ChatGPT. Remember our new rule. And the price to do that was significant. So now step back and look at the trade. We're being asked to pay a lot more money for a tool whose entire job is simply to hold our files. That's the whole product. It holds video. So we asked the question, could we just build one? So welcome to Iron Brew Video Library. That's actually what we call it. That's the name of our tool. And honestly, it looks a lot like Vimeo. You can see here, there's a gallery of thumbnails for our videos. You can actually sort them by clients or by Hill Country Chocolate. You can look at the ones that are live. We'll talk about that in a minute, which is kind of cool. Which ones are public and private. The cool thing here is we added an AI feature. So now I can ask the library anything I want to about the videos. So all of the transcripts of every video, the hundreds of videos that are in this library, are now inside the context of an AI agent. So now I can ask questions about the videos. What topics have we covered? What topics have we not covered? I can ask for it to write a blog post. I can say synthesize 3 different videos of information. So I can do that all within my own tool. Can never really do that with Vimeo. And maybe I could have done it if I had an API key, but regardless, it didn't really work very well. I want to add a video, just click add a video here. All I have to do is upload a file or paste a URL. And interestingly enough, I can actually paste a URL of one of our YouTube videos and bring in our YouTube videos directly into this platform, which means I'm not even locked into Google anymore on YouTube. I can download and hold on to that content. That content can become part of the context of our actual business, where that means I can write about it. I can search about it. I can find out what we've written about before, recorded before, and I can all put that in one single platform. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Let's go down here and let's click a video. There's billions in fraudulent health claims. I bet that was a real ripper. Let's click on that video. Let me show you a little bit about it. So it's going to open up a play screen here. It's going to give us a title. And here's a crazy thing. I'm not the best at titling videos. So when I upload them, they often say things like just the file name that comes out of the camera. That's not a good way to do it. But this system uses AI to listen to the transcript and actually write a title for the video that actually means something so I can know what it's really about. If I don't like the title, I can actually click this button that says rename and I can actually rename it, or I could ask AI to actually suggest a name for it as well so if they don't like the one that's there. Now, what if I wanted to share this video? Well, I can click the share button and I can actually get a link that actually allows me to share the video. I can make it public. I can even create a download link where people can actually download the video. So if I'm sending it to a client, they want to host it locally on their service, they can actually do that. Or they can actually download it and use it in any way they want, like in a social media post. Here's kind of something really cool. I've got a research function. So what is that all about? Well, the research function will actually allow me to research the topics that are in this video. So it takes the transcript and actually uses it to do web research, perplexity, even things like searching, which is our version of Google, which is basically a system that runs across many, many different types of search engines. We're going to add consensus in the future because we do a lot of nerdy content where we want to look at actual scientific and academic articles. So it allows us to do research on it. And once we've done research on it, we can actually write a Substack post or a blog post, a newsletter, a LinkedIn, episode description for YouTube. You can do all this kind of information. Again, this is the kind of thing that's really, really useful for our agency, but something that we really couldn't purchase or find anywhere on the market. Kind of cool. If I want to post it to social media, I can click post it to social media, and it's going to open up a social media profile button here where I can actually click LinkedIn. I can write my post. If I want to generate a post, I can have it do that too, but I usually do write my post. And I can attach the video or just put a link to the video because remember, we're hosting it on our server so we can share a public link. And then I click post or schedule it in the future or save it as a draft. It's just as easy as that. Again, one piece of content, that's all I really had to do. If I want to enhance the audio, this was a crazy feature that somebody on my team suggested. We can actually record a video on our phone and the video is sent off to one of our programs on our server. It actually improves the audio, kind of makes it sound a little bit like NPR and downloads it back into the system. So I don't have to go and use a different tool, upload it into a different application. I can just do it simply by actually clicking enhance audio. It's actually that simple. What if I wanted to edit the video? I can literally ask AI to edit things like trim, add captions to the video, make shorts. This is actually really cool. So this video where we record a long video, you can actually click make shorts and it'll find multiple clips during the video that are like 60 to 90 seconds in length, add captions to it, and then again, put them back into the library where I can share them on social media. You can create title cards and even add B-roll. This is actually really, really cool. It can read the transcript of the video and then go out and actually generate a snippet of B-roll and insert it into the video so that I have B-roll now kind of going in between my video. So it's kind of like an auto editor. It's not as good as the editor that'll edit this video, but I can still tell you it's way better than I would do it myself. And finally, it can actually take the content and create a carousel post, which is really popular for things like on LinkedIn. So one piece of content could be a blog post, a carousel post. It could be a video, a short, multiple shorts, all of that coming from our system. So actually kind of cool. And I want to show you like one last little thing about this program because all I showed you here was we record video on Riverside or on a camera using our DJI Osmo or something like that. We upload it into the app. But what if you wanted to record video directly into the app? Well, we actually added a live feature where you can actually record video directly into the platform. And you can do it with a guest, which means that you could do a podcast or something like that, or even a webinar with another guest directly into our platform. And here's the cool thing, automatically saves into our system. It's automatically set up immediately to create content, to do postings and things like that. So that's Iron Brew Studio. That's actually our version of kind of our Vimeo clone, but you can see this isn't Vimeo. This is something that's specific for our business that we actually created. I don't know. I think it turned out pretty cool. Okay. All of that, everything I just showed you was built in about 4 days of intermittent work with a couple of people on my team. And the running cost to host our own video, somewhere around $20 a month. Now, here's where some people get it wrong. Does $20 a month save us a fortune over Vimeo? And the answer is not really. That was really never the point. The point is we own it now. We own the product. We own the files. We own the data. And because we own it, we can enrich it, extend it, and bend it to exactly what our business needs. Instead of waiting on a vendor who stops shipping features to maybe someday build it for us. So here's the warning, and simply here's the opportunity. The warning is for businesses. If your product is something that can now be easily disintermediated by AI, if the core of what you sell is we hold the thing or we do the simple thing, you need to be thinking hard about how you keep your customers happy. Because here's the truth. We never, ever would have built this if Vimeo had kept shipping features, if they'd made it easy to plug into our stack, if they'd stayed a real tool in our arsenal, we'd still be paying them, and honestly, happily. We didn't leave because we wanted a project. We left the moment they made staying harder than actually going. And the opportunity is for owners. Start looking honestly at the things you could build inside your own businesses, not just to cut costs, but to increase what you can do. The best version of this isn't we saved $20. It's we replaced a tool that only did one thing with one we own that does 10. More output, more utility, more function. And honestly, it's ours. That's the shift. A year ago, this would have been a 6-month project and real budget, probably wouldn't have worked very well. Now it's a long weekend and pocket change. So the question isn't really, can we build it anymore? It's what are you still renting that you should actually own?